Joaquin, he did his thing. He's definitely did his thing preparation wise. It's just at the time, in fight action, you simulate rounds and all that kind of thing. After round 1 and 2, that bladed stance which he adopted to I think was it the fourth or fifth round, that should have been adopted straight away. Usman was taking him down pretty much at will. Single legs, riding him into the something. Usman's brain, his experience and his championship caliber, that did it for him. I thought he was so delusional at the press conferences. You see what I'm going to do? You see how he does his thing as well? He's like LL Cool J and yo,
Yeah.
Yo. See, I'm gonna take out Buckley, and then maybe I'm gonna do, and then I'll do this, and then I'll do a super fight with this person and this and that. I'm buying what he's selling at the moment. Joaquin, because he's going to jump back. He's going to jump back and he's going to do his thing. Fight IQ, and fight IQ. I will say again, his coaches let him down. The takedown defense was ridiculous. What was he? Fifth round was much better that game because his bladed stance. But the takedown defense, you're going up against a damn monster who's going to grind you, man. How was 50, not 60% of the camp drilling takedown defenses? He had him. Listen, Mark, you know the flex. Come on, you've trained this thing. Someone grabs down for your knee and picks you up for a single. What do? You hop on your foot, you maintain balance, you push down on the heads, and you look for the arms. You're not swinging wildly. That's amateur hour. That's crazy. That was crazy to see some of the stuff he was doing. And then lastly, someone's in your guard. Now, people who do BJJ and, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts will know exactly what I'm talking about. He was in close guard, Mark, for the majority of the time. She was using his top half to try and potentially maneuver out of this position. He's supposed to have his feet on the hips. Usman off and scramble up. He just I'm here. Let me close the guards. Let me try and minimize any damage. And Usman said, allow that, my youth. I've got an elbow for you. And I'm gonna cut you open. And he did that there. It was a tremendous performance, man. Tremendous performance. Do you see him, Mark? Question to you. Where do you see him going next?
I think Usman can beat guys who are there or thereabout. I do believe his time at the top level is over. I have watched back the fight. Based on what I watched, I'm not gonna lie, I was unhappy that Usman won. The best man won, but the reason why I was unhappy, Noble, is because that was supposed to be a passing of the guard fight.
Exactly.
Where Buckley, it was your time to say, yo, the old guard are gone. Get the old, similar, let's keep it real, similar to what
what
Brady done to Rocky.
Yes.
That's what should have happened, because the fact is, people, Rocky's been in the UFC over 10 years. He's a veteran. He's a veteran. He's been champ. He's a veteran in this thing. So Brady, you're the next generation. So when the next generation start crossing paths with the old guard, you're meant to change the guard. He didn't do that. However, what you're saying, Noble, Buckley, with a bit of polishing, can get there. Very explosive, brother. Very good on the mic. Love his team. Comes from a great place for in the States right now to fly the flag for St. Louis, is it, Noble?
Yeah.
And I think he needs a new wrestling coach, because there were times, when I was like, damn, this brother looks explosive, but he can't wrestle. He can't wrestle, man. And I think a decent level wrestler can just neutralize him. And even though it's explosive, if you can't land nothing, it means nothing. You see what I'm saying? So Buckley needs to get back in the lab, focus on his wrestling, and come again. But as far as the UFC, I'm still on the same thing what I was saying last week. Very boring. It's gone dry that fast. When I jumped into it, it was Pereira versus Izzy. It was like watching Tekken. It was like watching real life Tekken. That has now gone, and it's boring to the point where that's the only fight I watched last week was the Buckley fight. And that was in ATL. That should have been... Them man missed the chance to build up the black roster, you know.
Come on.
ATL's like 90% black, ain't it, Noble?
Come on. It's Black Lantern.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Didn't understand that. But and another thing why I'm screwing that Buckley didn't win, because Buckley had said if he won, his guy could have quit his job. Because you know his guy works in a warehouse, Noble. His trainer works in a warehouse. Crazy.
But you know, this is better than anybody, Mark, that a lot of these people have full-time jobs while they're still doing professional. They're a pro fighter at 11-7, for instance. You know what I mean? It's nuts.
It's crazy, nuts. Man.
And it's not getting any better. It's not getting any better, sibling.
No, it's not, man. And even with Usman, because it's ATL, the laws in different states, they can release purses and all of that. You know how much Usman got paid?
Come with it.
300. As that decorated champ, and 300K. A woman got paid more than him. Rose is her name. Yeah, she got 500. Yeah. She got 250 to show, 250 to win. Usman got just flat 300. Win or lose.
Flat rate.
Yeah,
it's a flat rate.
That's how they do it. But I'm like, damn, like, yo. So to me, they're well behind. And if you notice, before we move on, they've just announced Zufar boxing. So Dana, the Saudis. Whoa. Yeah, man.
They're done. They're cut.
No. They've set it up. It's done. It's official. Zufar boxing. That's Dana White and Saudi Arabia. And the Saudis plan on big shows. And if you go into the Reddit and all of that, man are like, yo, it's an unlimited budget, whatever. They can have King Kong versus Godzilla if they want. Like, literally, that's what it is. So I feel like UFC, brothers, you need to understand that Dana, he's done all he can do with MMA. Just look at the John Jones situation. That's how Dana's moving now. When I first come in this thing, he was talking reckless. Look how he dealt with Aljo and them kind of man. But John Jones can just do what he wants. And have you watched John Jones on the Full Send podcast?
No,
but yeah, he watched. Yo, my man's literally just trolling the thing. Literally,
I told you.
He's just trolling, like he's just having fun with it.
Yeah,
but they've gave him a 2-week ultimatum, apparently. So we'll see.
All for the media, man. All for the media.
So we'll see, man.
It's not as I said last week. I've tuned out of UFC. I have done for a few months now, and I'm watching a lot more One Championship as I've always done, and I'm watching Glory. I've now turned on to Glory kickboxing. Yeah. In Japan, that isn't it? No, that was in flipping Glory that you do. K1's Japan.
Oh, okay,
Glory
yeah.
is I'm sure it's like Rotterdam or something. A lot of their cards are in Rotterdam. They do go around the place, but I'm sure it's more of a European kind of thing. But yeah, they're on it. There was, out of the whole card, it was like a 5-hour card. There was probably 2 boring fights. The paces are good. Man's looking action. No clinch business. Obviously, it is pure striking. You know, you love the beautiful art of pugilism. So you'll thoroughly enjoy that there.
Yeah, man. I'll have to tap in most definitely.